ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Alex, the Game Room, and Jordan, and today we're doing story time. Now, I know I haven't done this in so long. I don't know how long, but I think the last time I've made a story time video was in May. Or was it in June? Because I think it was on June. And now that it's October, I haven't done it in a long time. So most of these stories are actually going to be school stories. So, because I can't remember any other stories. So we're going to be doing school stories. So the first story is going to be when at school, usually I get scared easily. I think you guys all know that. But so all my classmates know that. So they try scaring me every time. Well, one time it scared me. I actually screamed. So when I screamed, the whole class got in trouble because I screamed. I was like, oh, dang it. Everybody was like so mad at me just because I got in trouble. Well, it's not my fault. You guys were the ones who was trying to scare me. You know that would happen. Because that was the second time it happened. Before it happened on the first day of school. And I think the last time they did it, the second time, I think it was, I think it was last Friday or the Friday before the last Friday. I don't know. But they scared me and we didn't really get in detention or anything. We just got in trouble. So yeah, that's story number 1. We're already done with story number 1. Now story number 2. This story, this happened on the second day of school. Yeah, the second day of school. Already something embarrassing happened. Just on the second day. Second day, alright? So, on second day of school, at recess, I started to play because there was this pole where you could sit on it and then you'd hold it. Oh my god, sorry with my voice and everything. You would hold it and it's you would have to push yourself and then you'd stop pushing yourself and it pushed for you. So you'd spinning around. So you keep spinning around, right? Well, I kept spinning around myself so much that I got dizzy and I didn't feel good. So then we were already going to lunch, so we were lining up, we were going to lunch, and I usually like to stay first in line at the end of lunch or at recess. But then I was last. It didn't really care for me. So then, when I was last, I was walking at the end. I had the feeling to throw up because I was burping a lot. So I went by a tree and I throwed up. One of the teachers saw, so she was like, "Are you okay?" and everything. And the other kids looked at me and they were like, "Oh my god, are you okay?" or anything. But that was before I threw it up. So I had to go sent to the nurse's office. I was feeling okay, but I acted like I wasn't feeling that good. So I stayed there for at least an hour and a half. But, I didn't have to stay in class. So yeah, that was pretty much the second story. I mean, this time there's gonna be 2 more because I might go to sleep. I don't know. Or I might just stay awake till my mom gets back from work. Also, I have to do alternate Crove skin. It is so cool. So cool. Also, I did the origin story of Bakari's origin story and alternate Crove's origin story. I pretty much said his origin story because it's kind of like the same thing. How he got infected and stuff. But to be honest, when I do origin stories, I just use my imagination to pretty much think of the origin story. Because when I think about the origin story, I'm like, okay, hey, I'm gonna put this. Yeah, that should go with it. That really works with that. So I pretty much, while I'm filming, I have to think about it while I do the lines. And sometimes I might forget the lines. And also, I can't edit, so my origin stories are pretty much not that good. They're not that good. Let's move on to story 3. This one is definitely not from school. This was from playing Roblox. So I was playing Roblox, right? Oh, my task was done. So I was playing Roblox, right? And usually, every time I get out of school, I have a friend named Lewis, and he always joins me to like play with me in Roblox, and I would always get new tasks. So I'll be like, hey, can I be like Piggy? Can we do infection? Can we skip a chapter? Something like that. And he'd be, oh, okay. Sometimes I might ask my friend, Sophia. She's 9, just 1 year older than me. But make sure to subscribe to her channel. I forgot her name, but when I look at my what's up, I'll go check. And so we were playing, right? And then also Sophia joined at the same time. Sophia doesn't really like Lewis. They got in a fight, and I put in myself to be Piggy in the private server, and they were like fighting and everything. I killed them both while they were fighting. And I'm like, LOL. And I'm like, they're like, hey, why did you do that? You're just annoying. Yeah, they were just being annoying while they were fighting. Fighting. If they were fighting, they would be like, whatever would you call it? But I'm going to say arguing. Sometimes I say it's fighting, but it's actually arguing. That was like a big deal with me when I said people like, stop fighting. I told my parents to stop fighting. And sometimes, because they like argue sometimes, but like little tiny things, not really that bad. I'm joking. I never said that. I pretty much don't remember anything of what I said to them. But moving on to story 4, the last story. So the 4th story, our school one. So I used to have a friend that's named James. He wanted to be my best friend because we were actually doing assignment sets at school, and we would say like, sometimes we rated so we rated Maria Isabel and Amber Brown is Not a Crayon. we were watching Emma Brown, her friend Justin, and her. Justin's moving, and she isn't. The teacher said, "Stand up if you were the one who had to move away from your." No. If you ever stand up if you ever had a friend that had to move, and then says stand up if you ever you were the friend that had to move. And my friend James standed up. And pretty much how me and James met was in when the first day of school, or like the third, I don't know, fourth, I believe thing. We all had to say where we lived and stuff, like blah blah blah. Yeah, I pretty much didn't know those answers. So let me get this all started. Who cares about the origin story? The main topic is that when me and James became best friends, he asked me the next day. I was like, okay, do you play Roblox? He was like, yeah, I do, says James. I'm like, okay, here's my username. I'm going to give you my username. You're going to give me mine. You're gonna give me yours, and then we exchanged. We did it. I kept on telling him to friend me, but he wouldn't. On like the 29th of September, he finally did it. Finally. So then he pretty much every time when I tried joining him, I wouldn't even see him. I didn't even know where he is. So I met a friend named Viana at school. We're friends now, like very close friends. I met her, so me and her know where we live, so we can like visit anytime. But I'll see her tomorrow. Not like after school, just in school. I mean, it depends if my mom goes there. Okay, but. All of a sudden, after me and Viana became friends, he stopped talking to me. Like, he wouldn't even say anything to me. I would try talking to him, and like, no answer, no. 0 response. So then, there was a day, I think it was on October 7th, I believe it. No, not October 7th. I'm going to assume it's October 7th, or it's October 6th. And then I finally convinced him to talking to me. But, like, he only said, like, 2 words, and that's it. And that's it for story time. Yeah, I was trying to get things quick, but make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to see more videos like this. And also, happy Halloween! See you tomorrow. Mwah! Also, I changed some of my things of my character. Because I keep on changing it because I don't really like the look. And I like the look and then I don't really like the look. But, bye!